SacTown Movie Buffs TV with your host, Kier Stoves.
Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier, and today in the studio we are back with our lovely co-host, Miss Bunny Stewart.
Hello, thank you so much for having me, Kier.
It's good to have you here. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
And then we have actor, your writer, are you a director as well?
Writer, producer, actor, kind of
Wow.
almost
All the
Does
whole
it all.
shebang.
almost everything. Not good at everything, but we try.
Jack of all trades.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mr. William Marx, how you doing today?
I'm well. The sun's up. My feet are on the ground, so I'm always grateful. Thank you for having me.
Well, absolutely.
Beautiful.
So let's get right into it. So my first question for you is, how did you get into acting? How did you get into all this stuff that you do now?
Oh, well, it had to do with a TV show. When I was a young boy, there was a TV show that was about paramedics.
Okay.
And I wanted to be a paramedic. So fast forward, as a young man in my 20s, I was driving ambulance in Oakland. And my boss came to me and he said, "Hey, do you want to be on TV?" And I said, "Hey, yes."
Right.
So as part of this TV, and the bug caught me there. So I did a few things. I was in a movie called Women in Red as a background actor, and a few other things. I did a couple commercials.
Okay.
Fast forward, life gets a hold of you, and probably about 8 years ago, I started to do improv, and I enjoyed that. And then I started to do stand-up, and somebody posed the question, "Well, what do you like better doing? Do you like stand-up, or do you like improv better?" And I thought, you know what? I kind of like the stand-up better.
Oh,
Not
really?
because I was better at it,
Okay.
because I knew where I was going.
I thought you were going
With
to
the
say
script.
improv because, stand-up, they throw tomatoes at you if you're not
Absolutely.
good.
And I still have some tomato on this
Right.
side, so if you look real closely.
Right.
But I went back into kind of my roots, which was acting. So I started to study, and the bug caught. And in my later, I'm not a young man, but I've noticed as later I've gained way more traction as a mature man than I was a man in my 20s.
For sure.
So with that success begets success.
For sure.
And it's not easy.
No, it's
but
not.
That's why we do it.
Right. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's true. Yep,
Absolutely.
and you have to have a hardy constitution as well. But
Yeah.
I know that it's paying off for you because I'm seeing you on a lot of sets that I go on.
Yeah, a lot of sets. I see you all the
Yes.
time. I think you were on, I don't know how many films you've done for PCS now. I mean, it's been quite a few.
A few. Well, this year's a little different. I'm sure that the audience will be happy to know I'm only in one this year.
As opposed to all 10 of them.
That is fun, though. I do enjoy that when you do that, though. So tell us about Paper Notice.
Paper Notice. Paper Notice is about it's about kindness, and it's about the power of the internet and how that can actually change. And the way that Paper Notice came to me, it came in bits and pieces, and I thought, well, the internet is so powerful, and it can be so negative at times. How can I spin that? So I
Right.
thought, and I just kept writing and writing and writing. And the interesting thing is I didn't just sit down and write. There's something called the creative mind. And like when you go running or if you're playing solitaire, your mind is constantly creating. And the creative mind for me at the time was last year when we were producing the other movie that we did, which was the Clones movie. Someone done goofed up the Clones.
No, that's right. I remember that one as well, yeah.
So my wife and I, Madeline McChesney, who wrote it,
Right.
we produced it. And in that process, that's where Paper Notice came in.
Okay.
And it's in post-production. It looks pretty darn good. We've got to do a few more tweaks, so I'm really looking
You got to
forward
get out there to festivals or?
Yeah, well, that's usually it. Someone done goofed up the Clones is actually still in festivals. That'll finish up next year, and then Paper Notice after PCS, which is October 13th.
Yes, absolutely.
Good try.
Yeah, how do you like that plug?
I
Yeah.
do.
Very cool.
Very
Very cool
natural.
stuff. Yeah.
On October 13th. After that, then
Then
we'll
it'll
go
kinda
into,
go into
yeah. And
festivals.
so that'll, paper notice will go until through next year, possibly into 2026, into the spring.
Very cool.
So,
I
yeah.
look forward to seeing it, man. Hopefully you submit it to our festival. We'd love to have it. I'd love to have you back. Thank you again so much for being on this show. If anybody wants to get a hold of you, where can they find you?
Oh, just go to the Google and look up William Marx.
And
You
they'll
can
find you.
find me. Just look for the bald guy. That's all I have to do.
Well, thank you, William. I greatly
Pleasure.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for being
much.
on the show.
So wonderful
Thanks,
to
Bonnie.
see you. Thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
on.
thank you. Thanks
Absolutely.
for having me.
For sure. Thank you again for watching SacTown Movie Buff Television. We'll be back again soon with another episode. Have a great day.